So, hi, hello, and welcome to July's TBR. So, let's talk about last month. Last month went out the window, just like, yeah, it just didn't go as planned. I barely read. And that is kind of because I was tired, I was starting to game, and basically, it just ended up with me kind of not reading a lot. So, let's just say I did not finish a lot of my TBR last month. So I basically finished Only With Me, the next Percy Jackson book, Come With Me, and Wind and Truth. So that was kind of it. And it sucks that I didn't read that much. So yeah. I am kind of hoping that I will be able to read some more. But I am going to mostly focus on like audiobooks for July and see if that is kind of like clearing a little bit. And then I hope that I kind of not get too much, just because I kind of want to try and get through some of the ones that I have chosen, for June and July. And yeah, just like earlier months, I kind of want to finish off those. It's just haven't been great, but audiobooks, I just need to get back into the groove. So let's just pick and see. But I am going to say for July, if I don't feel like doing the prompt, like I don't find anything inspirational, I am going to put it back and choose something else and just like do that for this month. Just like being a little kinder to myself in July and just try and get back into it. So let's just start. So this one. Longest series. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, of course. The longest series that I have started on is the Sadler Club. So why don't we just continue on with the Sadler Club? Just because that one is really simple. I don't know where I'm at, but I mean, obviously I'm somewhere, so let's just say that this is going to be fine. They are really simple to read, so I shouldn't have a problem actually getting to it. So, next one. This one. A book with a character who is a chef or a cook. Okay. Okay, so I found one. And that is called Salty, Spiced, and a Little Bit Nice. So this one, she is basically wanting to become like a baker and open up like a bakery shop. And I am going to say that is fine. We are at least in that genre. And it is a book that is an audiobook and that I kind of feel like getting to. So, next one is this one. A college campus romance. So something in college. So I have this on Libby. Now I don't know. I might have to listen to it a little bit earlier. But my plan is July. And that is Revolve, which is the second or third. It's the third book in the Off the Ice series. So yeah, I'm just doing that. It's an audiobook, should be fine. So yeah. And then the next one is going to be this one. A book that involves a historical event. I don't feel like reading historical romance or historical anything at this point, so I'm just gonna put this back just because I just think I need something really simple, and sometimes these type of books have a tendency to sometimes be a little too heavy for me at this point. So let's pick this one. Forbidden Love. Okay, so let's just do this. If I don't listen to Lesson in Corruption, I will listen to Lessons in Corruption. But Welcome to the Dark Side is also Forbidden Love, so I mean, kind of anything in the Fallen Man series is going to fit this, and I am trying to get through them, so. So I think that will fit just well enough, you know. So let's pick this. A book set in a different continent. Okay, so that's anything, kind of. So do I mean different continent from where I live, or different continent than usual? I don't know. But I feel like I can always just have like one book. So I'm just going with a different continent from where I live. I live in Europe. So Chasing Home, this is set in, I think it's set in Canada. So let's just go with that. And I kind of really want to get through this series, you know. So why don't we pick that? And yeah. So next one. This one. A professor grad student romance. I don't feel like I am in the mood for that right now. Can we just say that? I just need to be in a mood to read something like that, and I don't feel like doing that right now. This one instead. A myth-inspired romance. I don't know. I don't feel like reading that as of right now, so yeah, I'm just going to be a little picky on the books that I do right now, this month, because I'm so tired. This one, a book set in a time period of... No, we're not doing a historical one at this point. So, this one, a book with a dual narrative. Okay, so kind of anything. So let's just open this. I kind of want to see if there are anyone that I really want to read. So, why don't I really want to get to this? So why don't we just put Bad Boy Area back on? Because they are usually dual narrative. And I just overall really want to get to that. It's just haven't been a priority lately. So, oh, an old one. This one. Favorite author. Okay, so I could do Sarah J. Maas. I could do Gianna Darling. I could do Elsie Silver. Overall, I don't know. I could do Hannah Cowan. I have been really loving that. I could do Brooke Montgomery. I really love her too. That just became a lot. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. I kind of should really get to Sarah J. Maas though, so might do that. Let's just put it quite open, but probably like listen to some of the Throne of Glass series. A book that has a social media romance. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Yeah, I'm just being really picky today, aren't I? This one. A long distance romance. I don't know. I don't feel like doing that right now. Grumpy Sunshine. That is one of my favorite things. So let's see what I can get to. So with this book, it will fit, and it is also a series that I want to get through. The first one is the fine print, and yeah, let's go with this. Just so I have a few, physical ones in case I feel like it. So let's pick this. A romance with a magical bookshop or library. Okay, why don't we go with Night Shift, which is also college, but yeah, seems fine. Let's go with that. Let's do this. A book that you previously started but never finished. Okay, so let me check on Libby. How long I have to wait for that? 5 weeks. Well, it could work. Alchemist. I started Alchemist, and I just figured out that there is no way that I am going to be able to finish this off, without an audiobook. So I am on hold on Libby. So let's do that. Alchemist. Started it, never finished it. So yeah, let's just go with the next one. This one. Friends to Lovers. Okay, so I have decided I am going to do Every Summer After. Isn't this soon going to be a movie? Or is it a movie? I don't remember, but it might. Yeah. So let's do that one. And this one will be the last one. If I don't, pick something that I don't want. So this one says, a two rival business romance. I just don't feel like I want to have that much of, I love romances, but sometimes I want something plain and simple at times. Book with a cyberpunk romance. I don't feel like doing that either. So, me being picky is me taking my time. This one. A book that involves a historical event. I said no to that one last time, so this might take a while. A Regency. Well, I didn't feel like doing that either. I don't know. A journalist romance. I don't think I want that either. So, for August I will be, more harsh, but not at this point. A myth. I really need to... This is gonna take forever if I get the same one. A book with a cover that features a forest or a woodland. Well, that's gonna take such a long time. A book you borrowed or received as a gift. So kind of anything on Libby is borrowed. So what do I have on here? Let's just see. One thing I can do the next Percy Jackson, which will be The Lost Hero. why don't we just say that we are doing that, Lost Hero, and probably all of the other ones, like how many I am able to get through, to be completely honest. So let's go with that. But that was all of the books that I am going to pick. So in August, I will do, the thing that I have done before, where I just pick one and find a book. This month, I just want a little bit more leeway. But these 3 books I should be able to get through. Don't quote me on that, because I can't say that I will for sure get through them. But yeah, let's just say that I think this one will be fine enough for me to get through, hopefully. So let's hope that. So I hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye!